Let me tell you something. No one wants to admit you don't fail to become rich because you lack talent. You don't fail because you are unlucky. And you don't fail because you didn't try hard enough. You fail because deep down, you are not willing to pay the real price. Not the price people talk about online, not waking up early, not reading a few books. I mean the real price, the kind that slowly changes who you are, the kind that keeps you awake at night, the kind that makes you feel like you are losing parts of your life while everyone else seems to enjoy theirs. Here is the truth most people will never say. Getting rich is not about adding more to your life. It is about removing things, comfort, time, people, even parts of yourself. And the scary part is you don't even realize what you are losing until it is already gone. So before you say you want success, before you say you want financial freedom, ask yourself one question. Are you ready to become someone you might not even recognize anymore? Because this is where it really begins. Most people do not actually want to be rich. They want the feeling of being rich. They want the lifestyle, the freedom, the respect, the image, but they do not want the process. And that is where everything breaks. Because people think success is something you add to your life, like starting a new habit or working a little harder, but that is not how it works. Success does not sit on top of your life. It replaces it. That is the part no one tells you. You do not just become more disciplined. You remove everything that competes with it. You do not just focus more. You cut off what distracts you. You do not just work harder. You let go of the life that felt easy. And most people cannot do that, not because they are weak, but because they are attached to comfort, attached to habits, attached to people who make them feel safe. So they try to do both. They chase success while holding on to everything that stops them. And this creates a silent conflict. One part of them wants growth. The other part wants comfort. And comfort almost always wins. Not in one big moment, but in small choices every single day. Here is the shift that changes everything. Wealth is not built by doing more. It is built by becoming different. That is what most people miss. They think success is about action. Work more, learn more, push harder, but actions come from identity. And your current identity was not built to make you rich. It was built to keep you comfortable, predictable, safe. That is why every time you try to level up, something inside you pulls you back. You call it procrastination, you call it lack of motivation, but it is not that, it is resistance. Because growth feels like loss. When you focus, you lose distractions. When you become disciplined, you lose freedom. When you chase something bigger, you lose the life you used to have. And your mind fights that because to your brain, losing what is familiar feels more dangerous than missing what is possible. So here is the truth. You do not rise into success. You shed your way into it. You let go of habits that defined you. You step away from environments that kept you small. You outgrow conversations that once felt normal. Slowly, piece by piece, choice by choice, day by day, until one day you look back and the person you used to be would not recognize your life anymore. Let's make this real. Not theory, not motivation, real life. Because this is where most people start and quietly give up. First, you stop living on autopilot. No more endless scrolling. No more saying, I will do it later. No more letting the day control you. You start choosing how your time is used. Every hour matters. And at first, that feels uncomfortable because most people are used to drifting. Now you are deciding that alone changes everything. Second, your circle starts to change, not because you hate people, not because you think you are better, but because you see things differently. Conversations that felt normal now feel empty. Complaints, excuse, small thinking. You do not argue. You do not explain. You slowly step back. And yes, it feels lonely, but in that silence, you start to think clearly. Third, your relationship with time becomes sharp. You stop asking, what do I feel like doing? You start asking, what actually moves my life forward? Now things feel different. Entertainment feels expensive. Distractions feel heavy. Wasted time feels painful. Because now you understand time is not passing, it is being spent. And once you see that, you cannot ignore it. Fourth, you become okay with discomfort, not just physical, mental. Uncertainty, doubt, pressure, you stop running from it. You sit with it, you work through it, you keep going. Even when it is not fun, especially when it is not fun, because now you understand if it feels easy, it is not changing you. Fifth, you stop needing validation. You do not need applause. You do not need approval. You do not need everyone to understand. Because most people will not, they will question you, they will doubt you. Some will laugh and you let them, because now you are not building a life that looks good. You are building a life that works. Let me make this real for you, because this is not just an idea. This is how it actually happens. Think about someone trying to get in shape. They say they want results. They say they are serious, but they do not change what they eat. They do not change their habits. They do not change how they live. They just add one workout, and then they wonder why nothing changes. This is exactly how most people chase success. They try to build a new life on top of an old one. It does not work. Now think about this. Imagine trying to build something important, but every few minutes, you check your phone, you get distracted, you switch focus, you lose momentum. Again and again, you are not failing. You are interrupting yourself. Success is not disappearing. You are breaking it. Here is another picture, a rocket trying to leave the ground. The hardest part is not flying in space. It is the first push, that first lift. It takes the most energy. That is you at the beginning. You are not fighting laziness. You are fighting your current life, your habits, your environment, your mindset, and most people never push hard enough to break free. So they stay where it feels safe, where it feels easy, where nothing changes. And maybe the most honest moment is the one no one sees. It is late. You are tired. You have been working for hours. There is no applause, no results yet, no proof this will work. Just you and a decision. Do I keep going or do I stop? That moment, that quiet moment, that is where everything is decided. Not in big wins, not in lucky breaks, but in small choices no one will ever see. Now here's the part most people avoid. Because it is uncomfortable, this path changes you. Not just your income, not just your results. At first it feels like progress. You are more focused, more disciplined, more in control. But over time, something else happens. You start seeing the world differently. You notice how people waste time, how easily they settle, how quickly they give up. And you cannot relate the same way anymore. You sit in conversations and feel disconnected. You scroll online and it feels empty. You go back to old habits and they do not feel good anymore. Not because you are better, but because you are different. And this creates a strange space. You are not who you used to be, but you are not fully who you are becoming. So you feel stuck in between, and that feeling can be lonely. This is the hidden phase. No one talks about it. No one celebrates it, but everyone who makes it goes through it. And here is the consequence. Once you see clearly, you cannot go back. You cannot ignore wasted time. You cannot pretend you do not know your potential. You cannot unsee what your life could become. So even if you try to go back, it does not feel like comfort anymore. It feels like compromise, and this is where everything changes. Because now, staying the same feels worse than growing. And when that happens, you stop needing motivation. You stop waiting to feel ready. You move, because standing still hurts more. So this is what it really comes down to. Not motivation, not talent, not luck, a decision. A decision to stop dreaming about success and start understanding it. A decision to stop asking, how do I get rich? And start asking, what am I willing to give up? Because the truth is simple. You can have the life you want. The freedom, the money, the control, but not without change. Not without letting go. Not without stepping into discomfort again and again. Most people will hear this and walk away. They will say it is too much, too hard, not worth it. And that is fine, because this path is not for everyone. But if something inside you, even a small voice, feels pulled by this, then you already know. You are capable of more. This is not your final version. You are not here to play small. So the real question is not, is it worth it? The real question is, can you accept a life where you never try? Because one day you will look back and you will not remember comfort. You will not remember easy days. You will remember the chances that you took, all the ones you were too afraid to take. So choose, not between easy and hard, but between staying the same or becoming who you are meant to be.